Hi, I'm here to talk about error code 21, speed abnormality, simply known as speed code error. I'm gonna give you my thoughts, my opinions on what I think the error is, how to resolve it, special tools that I use, and before I get into it, I just kind of want to say to people, if you get this error code, it doesn't mean that your bike is broke, doesn't mean that it's faulty. This simply means that you need to do some basic maintenance, and after those basic maintenance is done, the bike should be okay. Should be able to do what it needs to do without that error code popping back up. So let me just show you the tools that I use. I'm using a ratchet wrench here, using a hex key. So the bike I have here is a LX by Saunders, and basically these bolts here is not torqued up tight enough, and these hex screws is not torqued up tight enough. So basically what happens here is as you're riding your bike, going over rough terrain, the bike is going up and down. Sorry, the back wheel is going up and down, and as that back wheel goes up and down, the alignment of the back wheel will kind of just drift away a little bit. So basically, to tighten up those screws, I'm going to use a 3/4 of an inch here, and I also have a 19mm here. And it's also, the reason why you could do that is because 19mm is the same thing as 0.75. It's also the same thing as 3/4 of an inch. Okay. So basically, here you have your steel magnet, your sensor case. Okay. The gap between the magnet and the sensor has to be between 5mm and 25mm. And what's happening here is this magnet is creating a magnetic field in this little gap space. It's creating a magnetic field. And if your magnet is not within the range of 5mm to 25, that magnetic field is going to get weaker, and it won't be able to interact with the sensor. So if you're greater than 25mm, that's basically where you're going to get the speed code error. Now, this magnet has to be 5 to 25mm on this flat side of the casing. Doesn't necessarily need to be lined up with that bulkhead screw there. Okay. Anyway, all right. So basically, my bike simply has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spacers, and those 5 spacers is basically there to bring out the sensor case a little bit closer to the magnet, to try to make that magnetic field a little bit shorter there. Okay. So basically, I did some measurements just to kind of see whether or not if my wheel was unaligned here. So basically, I'm just going to try to measure the little gap space between here. Okay, so that little gap space is about 3.50mm. Okay, I'm gonna go walk over to the other side, see what that little gap space is. Okay, 1.86mm. So automatically, I already know my wheel is not aligned here. Let's check out this little gap space here. Okay. Okay. I'm getting 12.61mm. Okay. And then here, between this little gap space. I'm getting 16.20 millimeters. So I already know that the wheel is not aligned, and some adjustments needs to be made. So basically, I'm gonna take my little ratchet wrench, and going to put it here. Okay, the reason why it's a ratchet is because ratchets all the way around. Okay, so the reason why I like the ratchet wrench and this lever is because it gives you leverage. Okay, so you can actually push down here, and give you a really strong tightness there. Okay, and also for the, well, at least for the LX here, you can't really use any other tool, because if you have like a traditional wrench, the spacing here, it's not really going to give you a lot of room to maneuver that standard wrench there. This little screw piece here extends out quite a bit to give you an advantage there. Okay, so here I have a DeWalt hex key here. So this particular one is about, let's see here, I believe it's 6 millimeters. Okay, so that fits pretty well here. Okay, so the reason why I prefer this is because if you had a standard hex key, at least the hex keys that come with the bike or the kit, you're not going to be able to grab. Okay, see, in this case, I could actually grab this. In fact, well, I can't use two hands because I'm holding the camera, but with one hand you'll be able to grab this in, with the other hand you'll be able to grab this in, and as a result you'll be able to push down and really torque these up real nice and snug. Okay, and so I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to keep this video as short as possible, but also provide some technicality to it, so that people have a sense of direction on how to troubleshoot their bike, or if you're working with a bike company, or if you own your bike shop. Kind of gives you a sense of direction on how to troubleshoot these mid-drive motors. The mid-drive motor I have on this particular bike here is a Bafang Ultra. So with that said, have a nice day, ride safe, make sure you wear your helmet, and take care.